This tree I've got to cut down, and I'm gonna have to drop it this away to avoid that tree and my shop. So y'all know I got rid of my chickens, and what I've done is I got to disassemble. I'm pulling up all the T-posts, and that's what this is just about. How to pull T-posts up. Can't do it by hand. So I consulted the Oracle, Google. And this seems like it's gonna work. Let me get this set up. I'll be right back. You want to get your pipe wrench underneath one of these nubs, adjust your jack up to it, and then here we go. And believe me, I pulled and pulled and pulled and wiggled and round in circles and back and forth and to and fro, and there's no pulling these things up. You gotta, especially since we've had so much rain, it's just suction and roots. You know, I'm not that far from that tree, and all these roots have grown around these T-posts. So here we go. I think I can pull this up by hand now. Ouch. Are you okay? I didn't mean to drop you. Yeah. I know this is shaky, but my hands are shaking. All right. Let me get this done, and then my next video is going to be getting that tree on the ground. Thanks for watching. I'm leaving that up. I saved the door, and there may be a time when I'll get 4, maybe 5 more chickens and just leave them in that. 2 more. I just wanted to show you how good this works. It's just, can't believe I didn't think about this on my own. But that's what YouTube is for, and now I'm going to put it up on YouTube, and even more people will be able to see how easy this is. All right, one more. All right, got them all up, and it's good I found that out, because I got a lot of big projects. This tree here is dead, and it's starting to rot at the base, so I gotta address this. That's the very next thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop it in this direction and then cut it up and hang on to the wood. And then I got 2 big projects. I gotta reshingle my roof. It's 25 years old, and my homeowner's insurance has gone up because it's an old roof, and fortunately it is not going to have to be a tear off, so I can reshingle it myself. I don't have a roofing gun, nail gun, but I will get one. And I found a place over near Dallas that sells seconds, and for the amount you'd save on a square, and I'm going to buy 20 square. I'm going to buy 20 square and hopefully have enough for this. And I'm going to do that myself. And then from that corner all the way down here to that phone pole, and then hold on, and then another 600 feet out, 20 feet across, 600 feet this way, and then down this side a couple of acres, 400 or 500 feet. I've got all new fence to put in, and I got to pull up all them old stakes, but I'm I'm almost positive about 75% of them steaks I can use again, so that's going to save me some money. I got railroad ties that coming out that are rotted. Yeah, it's going to be a big job, and I'm thinking every 50 feet I'm going to sink a 4x4 with a couple of cross members, and then I'm going to put 4-foot fence and then 3 strands of barbed wire, and that'll probably keep the 4-legged critters out like the deer if I put the barbed wire high enough, and maybe even deter the 2-legged critters. Not that that's a problem right now, but you never know when it might be. Okay, here we go. Back to work. This is that catfish restaurant that was underwater the other day. And in just the time that I've lived here, I've seen this thing go underwater, oh, probably 4 times, 5 times. They're steam cleaning and repairing and gonna go back in business. Here's the bayou that did this. So where I'm parked right now was probably 4 or 5 feet underwater. And this is the restaurant that was in that movie that Nicolas Cage was in called Drive Angry. Terrible movie. This is the restaurant that was featured in it. Or featured, I don't know about featured, but it was in that movie. Terrible movie, and really not very good catfish. Way too salty. Every time I go there, the catfish is too salty. I just wanted to show you how hot this grill can get. And the handle's still cool. I'm glad I cut that hot, because I was really wanting to burn some of that stuff off of the grate. I am going to clean that grate, but just not now. I'll tell you what, I'm going to clean it whenever I get my pressure washer out. Once a year, I get my pressure washer out, and I clean the sidewalks, clean back here. I do all around the house after pollen, because you have to. See, look at all the pollen here. That's all pollen. And when pollen's, this is oak pollen now, and as soon as the oaks are all leafed out, then the pine does it. So we got about 2.5 months of yellow we got to deal with. And then I come and I do my house, the sidewalks, I do my entire driveway. And this time I'm going to do front and back of my outdoor kitchen. And I'm going to paint it. And I don't know, I think I'm going to paint it brown, just because I don't want it to really stand out and look out of place. Anyway, that's not real important. I just wanted to show you how hot. God, I love that grill. And Beverly loves hers too. I got a friend of mine who gave me the BC Truck mugs. Was telling that person that I would be glad to make them a grill, and they didn't want a grill. Oh well, I'll find somebody to make a grill for.